Surprised? Me too. Hi everybody, I have a smart art box over here. This is a brand new subscription. I just got it. Can't wait to check it out and see what is this box about. It's gonna go as a heart. Pretty paper. And there's a bunch of goodies inside. Sticker. It looks like they print this booklet with the materials inside instead of like little cards that we get in some of the boxes. But they do similar things. I see like the description, what it is, the price, and so on. That's neat. They also come with the techniques and explanations how to use the materials inside and the project. It also comes with a snack. Let's see what we have for our surface. It's a watercolor pad from Fabriano, cold press, 140 pounds, 8 by 8 inches, and there's 30 sheets in here. It's a little bit off-white, so it doesn't look like it's bleached. Artist grade sketching pencil, made from premium softening wood, extra smooth, strong, break-resistant lead, non-toxic. So they're all different hardness. So it looks pretty. Morrison. So it has a company name, sketch pencil, the hardness of the pencil. 6H. I don't think I want to keep it in this plastic. I don't like the plastic looks kind of eh. You can definitely feel the difference. Not bad. HB. $3B, $4B. Almost looks like this one is darker than this one. $5B, $6B, $8B, $10B. It's like their core is getting thicker and thicker. I don't know if I see like a lot of difference in actual color from the B's. This one you can definitely tell it's getting from light to dark, but some of these are like, I don't know. I mean, it's thicker over here. It says on the packaging they have this shape anti-rolling. Still rolls a little bit, but it's not round. How handy. There's a soft eraser from Maurice. It smells strange. It doesn't smell like a normal eraser. Let's see how it erases. It's one of these erasers that make this shaving that you can just collect. It doesn't have the dust. These guys, the lighter ones did erase, but the darker ones I can't erase all the way. I like this type of erase. It's my favorite type. The one that rolls into those things instead of the shavings. And we have another eraser in this box from Faber-Castell. It's an eraser in a pencil form. So this is actually an eraser, and it has this thing at the end, the brush at the end, to clean up after you erased. So let's see if this was better. So this one is all in like little shavings. It's like more dry. It also didn't erase it. Let's see if it erases this one. I still see a little bit here because the paper has the texture. It's kind of, I think the pigment particles are getting stuck inside the deeper parts of it. So it's hard to erase. Let's see if my favorite works. Yeah, see, even like my favorite eraser, it's not an eraser. It's just because of this paper. Maybe it's a pencil. I don't know. This is the Kuretake Zig Cartoonist Mangaka Flexible Pen. Take that. It's quite a name. It has this plasticky nib at the beginning, so the whole nib is like a little tiny nib that's sticking out of the plastic. Alright, it's really nice. And it's flexible. The point, that nib, I don't know if you can see that it actually does, like when you push on it, it flexes up until this plastic. And the plastic is kind of guarding it. It says it's water and smudge resistant. Let's see the smudge. It didn't smudge. So resistant means that you can lift it a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's if you put water on it, so you need to put it last. If you're outlining your work, don't put it in the beginning. It's not waterproof, just resistant. What else we have? There's a set of water brushes. There's no name on the brushes. Who are they from? They open up that other way, like some of them do. Looks like long bristles. So different thickness. Oh no, this one's bent. Maybe I can revive it. So we have the different brush sizes on each of the brushes. So from small, medium, and large, let's say. Somewhere like that. This bristle seems longer. Is it longer? Maybe not. Oh, by the way, I just read something. It's a new shape of the lollipop. You see that? It's not round. It's a smartish, it's like a big smarty lollipop. And the last item that we have in the box is this Kuretake Zig Clean Color Real Brush Markers, 6 colors. Cool. Water-based dye ink. So it's not light fast. It says water-based on it. There's a color name, bright yellow for this one. Made in Japan. And there's a brush at the end. Let's see the colors. Oh, there's like a nice little tiny brush. Super thin lines if you want to. Let's see if we can... Okay, it doesn't look like you're gonna be able to lift everything. This one is in carmine red. Bright, very, very bright. So now yellow. I can do the cool effects. I have a lot of water on here. And then we have, so this one, purple. It goes on like dry at first. Takes a little bit for the brush to start going. It gets juicy. Very pretty. Those colors, bright. And let's do the blue. Pretty blue. And then we have green. And black. I want to see the undertone here. What's kind of on a neutral side, cooler maybe. They have an example in the book. I want to show you guys what they're doing. So if you do like a leaf, for example, and you put just water somewhere on your watercolor paper, you can use the pigment over here right directly on the paper, and it will blend because it's wet. It will blend directly on the paper. See how it's not creating the edges anywhere? It just kind of flows into each other, the colors in here. And I don't think I have enough water. So I have a little more water. Maybe green. I made a purple over here. They also say that you can, of course, mix it on a palette. So I'm gonna use this like a palette, and you can create your new color by blending the colors together over here. I think I have more water here. You get an actual pigment out. And then you blend them together on the paper, on the palette, and apply it directly to the paper after you already created this new color. You can also, did you see how, let's say if I put red over here and I didn't need to see where I put the color initially and I want to blend this out. So if I put this directly on the paper, I'm not going to be able to lift everything. See how I still have where I initially put the brush on? So if you want to avoid that, you can just put some pigment on a palette and apply it from the palette to paper. That way, you're not gonna see where you put the pen on first, and you will be able to just spread the pigment. We have a lot of the primary colors here. We know we can do the purple already. Let's see what kind of brown we can make with this, guys. So I'm gonna make a little bit of orange and let me mix it with green. Let's see if we can get a brown. Kind of. Not the best brown. We can also do a purple. Let's make a purple and yellow. I don't know if I have, if my yellow is coming out. Maybe this will make a better. I need more yellow, I think. There you go, kind of getting some kind of a brown here. A little bit. Maybe we stick with primaries. I'm not loving any of the browns that we made over here. So I think I'm gonna stick to primaries and let's make something. This box is very nicely put together. I love the fact that you have everything that you need to complete a project and not feel limited. I did use all the materials before this illustration. My daughter loved it. We both did the sample project from the booklet. Of course, hers came out a lot better. I'm curious if she'll be able to do most of the projects or not. She's 8. Let's go through the materials that came with the box. Morrison Artist Sketch and Pencil set of 12. They're fine, they're just not very exciting. They're pencils. They're well made. The leads are coated in something and attached to wood. Hopefully it actually works and prevents breakage. There's a wide range of hardness. For some reason, leads and softer pencils were larger. Faber-Castell pencil eraser with the brush, very convenient to clean up small details, although I'm not a fan of the brush that comes with it, it's a little stiff. 3-piece brush set. I had an issue with this one brush that had bristles going in different directions. Otherwise, they're okay. You have multiple sizes to choose from. It's a little difficult to control water flow, but maybe it's just me and I'm not used to this particular brushes. All of those I thought were convenient, but not super exciting. So let's move on to more fun stuff. Kuretake Zig Cartoonist Mangaka Flexible Pen. It's a very, very nice pen. You can easily control the thickness of the line and go from super fine to very bold. The ink is very, very black. It's definitely smudge proof. Also, it's very precise and great for lining. The ink is water resistant, so you gotta be careful putting water on top of it. And if you're doing this for lining, you need to use this last. Fabriano watercolor pad. Good sturdy paper with texture, slightly off-white, 8x8. Not a standard format, but it's a good size. It behaved well, it only bent slightly where I put a ton of water. The top layer didn't get destroyed even by my 8-year-old, so that's something. Marie's eraser. I was actually surprised. It's very good, soft eraser that creates those large rubbery chunks that are easily picked up. It works a little bit better on a different paper. And of course, we have this lovely Kuretake Zig clear color real brush markers in 6-color set. I hope you guys enjoy those if you have them. How super bright and saturated. I love those small brushes too in those markers. I think you can either use them by themselves or in addition to your watercolor if you want to quickly deepen the areas. Fun observation, the inks don't blend into one color all the way. When you put the blended color on the paper and it dries, it separates into different colors. Also with this paper, if you add a little too much water, these inks will bloom like crazy. If you don't want blooming effects, you need to make sure paper is not too saturated. If you use a lot of water and draw on the paper directly with the marker, it will not resaturate the brush with ink. You can get gradient effects. If your brush is too wet and not giving out ink anymore, make a few strokes on a dry paper and the ink will start flowing again. A few words on the printed booklet. It's small, short, few pages long. It has the description of the theme of the box and all the materials inside, tips on how to use and test out materials, and a sample project that, in my case, an 8-year-old could complete. I love this box. I can't wait to find out if we can make the next one together with my daughter again. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, love to all, and have a great day.